G'day sports lovers, Mossy here, and I tell you what, today we have an absolute distance runners tweet on Snapping with the Star. He's one of the coolest characters you'll ever meet. I'm sure he's a hit with the lady. He's Rio bound, that's right, he's heading to the Olympics. And last year he decided to do something very rare by backing up his national 10,000 metre championships at the Zata Pec 10 with this.
Have to go for everything, but will Robinson be too strong as 200 metres comes up? And this is going to be a belter. Robinson goes.
200, less than 200 metres to go. Robinson is in the lead. Can he hold on from here? Benny Saint has run well all throughout this race, and the Americans in third. They're about to head into the home straight. Brett Robinson, this is going to be a on from here. Benny Saint grits the teeth. Can he get to Brett Robinson? I don't think he can. And Brett Robinson will be your Australian champion over the 5,000 metres.
For the celebration.
What a run from Brett Robinson. Oh, look at that. He delivers the good. Great run from Benny Saint. The American takes third.
That's right, Australia. Get up on your feet and go absolutely wild for Brett Robinson. Woo! G'day, Brett. Let's start things off. Tell us a little bit about yourself. So where you grew up, how you got involved with athletics and who you train with.
Brett Robinson here. Thanks for having me. I've noticed that Robbo's not there, so lucky that I'm Robbo and we can still be Mossy and Robbo. I'm up here at Mount Laguna at the moment training. That's in California. You can see we've got bears up here. You can see on the wall. I'm here with the Melbourne Track Club. You can see Luke Matthews over there. We've been here for 1 week now and it's been pissing down the whole time. It actually hailed on the run this morning, but not that I'm complaining. I like it here. You might be familiar with this room because this is where Luke did his Snapping with the Stars last night. You might have seen this also. It's Hannah Basic's Australian top from her World Juniors. She gave it to me to take around and me and Luke take it everywhere. Also, I've got the mountain beard because I'm on the mountains. It's I think it's gone alright. I'm not sure yet. How I got into running. I used to get in trouble a lot at school for talking in class, and my teacher used to send me out to do laps of the ovals as punishment. I did that for a couple of years, and when I was in year 5, I had the most ripped legs you've ever seen on an 11-year-old, and it just gave me a good base of fitness. I started making school teams, and from there, and went on and improving, and made my first World Junior team when I was 19, and never looked. In 2012, I moved to Ballarat, joined the Ballarat project. And that was a big stepping stone for me, helped me learn a lot. 2013 I made World Championships, 5,000 metres, injured 2014, made the World Championships again last year and lucky enough to just be selected for the Olympics.
Wow, take it easy with those bears, mate, and gee, those digs look fantastic. Got a question for you. Lukey Matthews in your room, what's his worst habit?
Luke's worst habit is very hard to narrow it down. There's so many of them. He's laughing at me at the moment. Probably that he never ever shuts up. He's just always singing and I'll be tired and want to have a nap and he'll just be singing. Even on the run this morning he's singing so I had to push the pace and make him breathe. He's just looking at me just with such stupid smile on his face. Yeah, and I do enjoy his company. He is pretty fun to be around. It makes the time go quick, but I just wish sometimes he would shut up. The other one is he hates being alone. So when he wants to study, he tells me, he goes oh, let's go back to the room. So I go back, but it's just so he can study and not be alone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just doing a bit of study. I'm glad you're here, though. I was getting really lonely. Okay, it's time to open up the lines for Ask Brett Robbo. First question comes from the winner of our competition earlier today. It comes from Maddie. And she says, what's your advice for up-and-coming distance runners?
Hey Maddie, thanks for the question. Advice for up-and-coming distance runners. I think you have to make sure you listen to your coach and not do anything too quick. Running takes a lot of time to build a good base. And I think that's another thing. A lot of people go way too much into speed work. Does barely any speed work. We're all about getting fit because at the end of the day you've got to be there at the end of the race to use the speed that you've already got, but if you're not fit you're not there. Yeah, so I think getting as fit as you can like longer reps and not too much stuff that's really fast, and because that's very tolling on the body.
Now, in between snaps, why don't you head over to mossyandrobbo.com and check out our Glasgow Gold series, where we provided a daily video wrap at the Glasgow Commonwealth Games. Next question is from Jemima. It's off her Greatest Hits album, and it says, why did you choose the 5,000 and 10,000 metres?
Hey Jemima, thanks for the question. Why did I choose the 5,000? I didn't really choose it, I was kind of just forced into it. I used to run the 1,500, I went to World Juniors, so 1,500 came 8th. But then my current coach told me that I was going to be better at the longer distances. Mind, because I always found I was a little bit better at the longer kind of training, so I was good for that. But then, and also I just ran 3:31, so it was probably a good time to move out of that event and move to the 5K. I think a lot of people need to move up events while they're in Australia, because once you do get overseas and race overseas, you know that there's a lot quicker people and can finish a lot quicker. So, I moved to the 5K. Like, I found I could still finish pretty quick there. So, yeah, that's why I ran the 5K. But I don't really like 12.5 laps either.
Next question for you, Brett Robbo, is from Ross Pentland. Here's your winning pose at the National 5,000 metre Championship last year. Have you got a pose ready for Rio?
Hey Ross, thanks for the question. Sorry if you can't hear, because Luke is listening to something and he won't turn it down.
Sorry.
My celebrations, I usually do plan a celebration for most races. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use my one at Nationals this year, but last year's one was pretty good. Even races that not a very good chance of winning at, I usually still have one just in case. But for the Olympics, I suppose I probably will start thinking. I'll start thinking a few days before the race, but don't hold your breath on saying that one. I'll try, but probably not.
From another Robbo, Tom Robertson, and he asks, who's producing the goods in the kitchen and being the MTC MasterChef?
Hey Tom, thanks for the question. It's an easy one though. Easily the best cooking. I'm in a cooking group with Luke, Ryan and Jen. We do pretty well. We're probably the best group as well, so I'm winning all around. Another group with Benny Saint, Dan McNeil and a few others, but they eat a little weird, like vegetarian and stuff like that, which I'm not really into.
Now, a hot topic of choice for the questions from the fans is about your hairdo. Clay asks, why did you shave your hair? And Kevin Batt asks, would you ever grow a rat's tail?
That last photo makes me miss my hair so much. The reason why I cut it all off, I don't know. Myself, Ryan and Luke all had a bit of an agreement that we would shave it off when we got to Laguna, but for some reason I snapped and decided to shave it off while I was still in civilization in Melbourne and Sydney, and I don't know, I kind of regretted it, but it'll grow back hopefully. And Liz, you told me it looked cute, so don't be backing out now. Batty and rat's tail, I don't know. I think that'll look good on you, but I'm not sure if it'll suit me. Don't worry everyone, the hair will be back on point soon. It'll grow back in a few weeks and it'll look good again. I'm sorry Liz for telling everyone you said I look cute.
Sorry mate, just having a bit of a kip. Nothing against you, your answers have been fantastic all day. Now it's time for the dream comp. If you could have a race in any location in the world against anyone, past or present, where would it be, over what distance, and who against? And it's time for us to get social. Tell us, where can we find you on all the different social media platforms?
My dream race at the moment would be to race Sam McEntee again over 5K. I don't take it and beat him very well, so I need another chance against him. Probably in Perth, so his whole family can watch. It's kind of mean, but yeah, I don't take it well. Also, there was one question that didn't get through. It got asked who was my favourite fan, and my favourite fan is Ruby Dixon. Hunter Bassick also asked who's out of my friend's exes I'd like to marry, and she wants me to say her, so of course it's her. You can follow me on what is written on the screen right now. and on Instagram, and of course follow me on Sweat to see all my training. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching me tonight. Hopefully I answered your questions and it wasn't too boring. I think people liked it. And now we can say good night to Luke Matthews. He's on the phone right now.